Yo, what is up, boys? Party Waffles here, and today I'm making you guys an 11.07 PvP tier list. This is going to be about arena, okay? Like arena and solo shuffle. Best classes at the top, and it's going to get worse progressively down to the bottom. The F tiers is going to be for tanks because we're talking about arena. So, but yeah, let's jump right into this. So some things have changed since the last tier list, and I want to make sure you guys know like what the good classes are now in the meta, and if you want to play a meta class. But let's jump right into this, okay? So again, with the tiers, it's just going to be face value, right? So there's no left to right or anything like that. There's just S, A, B, etc. So let's jump right into this. Frosty K, I'm going to put in an A tier, okay? If there was sub tiers, I would be putting this one in an A minus. Has a lot of control, has a lot of kill potential, really strong right now. DK, Unholy DK, we're going to put that in B tier, okay? Again, if there was a sub tier, this would be B plus. It's not significantly different from Frosty K right now, but it's slightly worse. So this is like a B plus, this is an A minus. Again, tank is going to go in the F tier. Demon Hunter here. We're going to put Demon Hunter in B tier. I think it's very similar to Unholy in terms of how good they are right now. The tank's going to go here. Boomkin's going to go up in A tier. Boomkins are decent. They have decent damage, decent control. They have clone. They're not bad. They're not quite a Feral Druid, but definitely not bad. Guardian Druid into the tank tier. Feral Druid up in S tier. Again, they're godly class. Just look at the ladder and literally any bracket, they're the top all over the place. Yeah, since people slowed down queuing at the top, I feel like a lot of them are sitting, but still a ton of them. Devastation Evoker, big damage, decent class, nothing too crazy, right? It's not S tier, but it's good enough. Has enough damage and everything like that, and mobility to be A tier. We'll do the healers last. So Aug Evoker, C tier. Augs had like a special like crit build, which was it was actually good, but then it got nerfed. So I don't know why my music keeps popping up in the corner, so I apologize about that. But BM Hunter, S tier. I mean, these two classes go together like peanut butter and jam. That's half the reason they're so good. Next thing we have here, MM Hunter. I really don't think MM Hunter is good whatsoever. They do no damage. I literally see them never. I like the ones that I have, they haven't done well. So we're going to throw them down there. We're also going to put Fire Mage down here in the B tier. It's the worst spec of the mages right now. We're going to put Arcane Mage up in S tier. Okay. Tank goes in the tank tier. Fury Warrior, S tier. Best of the warrior specs by far. Arms Warrior, we're going to put that down in B tier. Not quite as good. This is like, so Fury to me is a low S, okay? It's like an S minus, and Arms is a B plus. So they're slightly closer than it looks. They're not completely two tiers apart, but yeah, Arms is pretty mid right now. Survival Hunter, we're going to put that up in A tier. I think it's pretty strong. Frost Mage, A tier, very strong. One of the most played casters in the game. Tons of instant damage. The Frostfire bolts hit literally. I seen a 4 mil Frostfire bolt like 2 days ago. So, I mean, that tells you everything you need to know. Windwalker Monk, they're pretty strong. Have a Mortal Strike, lots of damage, lots of mobility. They got buffed recently. Ret Paladin. So, Ret Paladin is the most played class in the game in solo shuffle and in a lot of different places, actually. BG Blitz, a lot of places. So, Ret is godly right now. I almost want to put it S tier, but I don't think it's quite S tier. But the thing that makes him so broken, in my opinion, is Lay on Hands not being affected by dampening, or Spell Block, or just these immunities, or like these game-saving abilities, right? Like you get to 60% damp in a solo shuffle, and you go for the all-in. Someone's 5%, they get Lay on Hands to full HP because it's not affected by dampening, and then all of a sudden you lose. So these have a lot of ability to sway the game. Okay, tank here, and then we'll do the healers soon. But Shadow Priest here, we're going to put this up in the A tier. Decent, nothing crazy, but they're definitely not bad. Same with Deadly Shaman, strong, lots of damage, good survivability. They can kite well. Enhanced Shamans are actually much stronger than they used to be. So they are up in the A tier now. So they're even looking to be even better next season, potentially. Assassination Rogue, A tier. They're strong. I don't think they're quite Outlaw Rogue, but they're very, very strong. Lots of control, lots of damage. Honestly, they do more damage than me while having a Mortal Strike sometimes. So, and I'm an Unholy DK. Destro Warlock, A tier. They're good. Big bolts. Warlock. All the Warlock specs are pretty solid across the board, in my opinion. I think Aflock, personally, is S tier, though, right now. Based on the ladder, like in threes, solo shuffle, everywhere I look, they're very, very high. Even in BG Blitz, they're also at the very top. So that class is pretty good. Sub Rogue, A tier. Can do well. Can also do massive damage right now, even though it's like a control class. What else do we have here? So in terms of S tier healers, Disc Priest, obviously S tier. H-Pally, I think they're S tier as well because, again, they have the broken Lay on Hands and everything like that too. Beyond that, we're going to put Prez Evoker is going to be the A tier healer, along with Mistweaver, both of which are very strong. Not quite as strong as these two, but they're pretty close. And then we're going to go with, in the B tier here, we are going to go with Resto Shaman and Resto Druid. And we're going to put this tank down here. And then we're going to go with Holy Priest down here in the C tier, because Holy Priest is, I'm pretty sure Holy Priest is the worst healer. So it could maybe be moved up to B, but I think it'll be just fine in the C tier. But there we have it, boys. There we have it, updated to the current patch. So if you want to know what to play, what not to play, although just because something is lower on the tier list doesn't mean you can't play it, right? Like I play an Unholy DK, which looks like about middle or lower middle, and you know, we make it work. Is it going to be as enjoyable playing off meta classes? I mean, that's up to you to decide. If you really enjoy the class, then sure it will. But if you don't, then it might not. But again, that's up to you to decide. Here's the tier list. Do with it what you want. If you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments below. If you guys could drop a like, possibly even a subscribe, if you could, that would be awesome. Helps with the channel a lot. And yeah, let me know if there's any other videos you guys want me to make down in the comments below. Anyways, I will see you guys next time on the next video. I'm going to get back to posting one video every week. Sorry I've been a little bit off. The holiday season, sickness, a bunch of stuff got me a little thrown off recently. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace.